Hello guys and welcome to Civilization 5 Brave New World. You're watching this on Brainy Games. Uh, right now I'm just gonna give a brush up of how to achieve a domination victory, or rather I'll play the complete game itself. Okay, so let's get this started. Okay, I'm just gonna explain what are the different types of victories you can achieve in Civilization 5. There are 5 types of victory: time, science, domination, cultural and diplomatic victory. Time victory implies that you need to have the highest score when the game reaches 20, 50, 80. Science victory is when you have to build the spaceship before any civilization builds it. Domination victory is to capture first capitals of every civilization in the game. Cultural victory is to get your tourism output greater than the culture per turn of every civilization. Diplomatic victory is to become the world leader in the UN. So I'm gonna check the quick combat and quick movement because I really don't want to waste time on animations. Before you start a game, there are 2 things that you need to keep in mind. The first thing is which victory you are aiming to achieve, and second, what civilizations are great for that victory, great or profitable for that achieving that victory. For example, there are quite a lot of civs you can see, long list with different unique abilities, units and buildings. I'm gonna play with China because it's bonus. Of course, it tells me it is for domination victory. Great general combat bonus increased by 50%. The word great general combat bonus itself is sufficient enough. It has special unit called Chukono, which is the best unique unit for me. It's my personal opinion, some might go for Keshik, but for me, it is the best. The paper maker is also is a unique building which replaces library. You will see shortly. I'm just for those who do not understand. There are other notable civs for the domination victory. For example, Oda Nobunaga. Units will fight at full strength even when damaged. It is quite useful when you're aiming for promotions. Kamehameha is good for early game because it has the embark and move over options immediately, so you can actually get the tiles selected very quickly compared to others. So you can discover the entire map before the other civilizations started research the optics tech which allow them to embark units, and that too not on option tiles. Okay. Genghis Khan is also very good for domination victory. I've heard quite a lot of people saying that Genghis Khan has been a big trouble for the Chinese civilization. I've never tried, so I'd rather not comment on it. Catherine might prove difficult because it is first of all it's a production save. Second, the uranium resource provide double quantity. It can really be dangerous in late game. But most of the times the domination victories ended by the mid game, although I will be taking it to the late game. Attila is also a good one. Race cities at double speed. War city names from other in-game save start. Okay. But still, race cities at double speed. It really helps a lot. You can conquer cities at faster. You will know why this double speed is important. But not so much important though. Its unique unit is horse archer and battering ram. Okay, I really have no idea about it. Askia is also good for domination victory, but it is a little peaceful based. It is not that much of a, what do you say, aggressive one like the Attilas or the Chinese or the Mongols. But still, Right now I'm gonna go for China because I really love China. It's not my first time playing China, as if you have seen my first video. I really love this. I really love the Chinese civilization. Okay, let's get this thing started. Okay, so we are back, and this is the begin journey. Okay, begin your journey. Okay, thank you for notifying that I'm starting the journey. Okay, right here I can tell you there are two types of units in this entire game. Very large difference units, like the civilian units and the military units. Civilian units are units which won't fight in a battle. Common sense. Military units will fight in a battle. You will understand why civilian units are important and why military units are important. But for now, you can say the civilian units are denoted by a triangle pointing downwards with their characteristic symbol, and military units with a circle with their characteristic symbol. The color is decided by the civilization which you play, although I know you don't care about it, but still. Okay, I found my city. This city right here which I founded is called the first capital. All of my opponents will have their own first capitals. So to achieve a domination victory, I have to capture all those first capitals. Okay. Since I'm gunning for the domination victory, my main focus will be on food, production, gold, science, culture, faith. Just for bonus, tourism won't be that important for me because I need domination victory and not cultural victory. Faith will be for bonus that we get from founding religions. But culture and production, these two are quite important in early game. Then food, production and culture are important early game. Science will be dependent on the amount of food for early games. Later it becomes important as a separate entity. Okay, these cloudy areas you can see is what we have to discover. You have to move your units. You see there's a movement factor. Your unit may move 2 more tiles this turn. Every hex here you can see is called a tile, and every turn unit can move the specified amounts of tiles. If you can observe, I cannot move here without taking a single step, but still it is 2 tiles because there's a what you can say is an effect called terrain cost. Every rough terrain will consume extra movements. Like rough terrain includes the forest, hills, jungles, or crossing a river if the bridge is not built. I'll explain those later. It's not the bridge stuff, but still you can guess what it means. Ancient ruins, you can say they are bonus providers with a variety of bonuses they provide. Okay, now I'm gonna decide my production. It is quite important because my first production depends upon the policy which I'm gonna adopt. I'm gonna go for the tradition tree. You can choose whatever tree you can, but suggestible is for the first policy you adopt, you can either choose tradition or liberty. Tradition is for those who like to have a strong city rather than large number of cities, and liberty is for those people who want to acquire as many lands as possible in early game so as to get the best of the resources around you. So I'm going to go for tradition because I'm used to with tradition. So I'm not going to build a monument, which I will explain later, but right now I'm going to go for scout because I really need these clouds to go out. You can either choose a worker or a warrior, it's your wish. Okay, so here's my tech. Well, for just information's sake, by researching the rocketry tech and producing the polo program through the city, you will start the space race. The space race is what is the mechanism of the science victory. You need to research the text, like advanced ballistics will give you the SS booster, satellites will give you the cockpit, particle physics will give you the engine, and nano will give you the stasis chamber. These are the parts which are required, and you have to build them. And you can build spaceship factory by using robotics so that the production is increased. You need to build all the parts of this spaceship so that you can win the the science victory. So for that you practically need to research almost the entire team before it. That's why it's quite dependent on the science part. And just a brush up of the screen, the food here indicates how fast a citizen will be born. Production will tell you how fast the city can build stuffs. Gold will tell you how fast this treasury will increase. Science will tell you how fast your civilization will research a tech. Faith will tell you how you can, how fast you can improve your religion or purchase those great persons. Tourism is something for cultural victory, and culture is how fast you can adopt policies. For cultural victory, one can say that tourism is the offense and culture is the defense. You have to get your tourism above the cultural level of every civilization. For example, right now if I have +2 culture, I will win, but practically it's impossible. And before I get +2 culture, the people might have greater than 11 culture, so it is well, you can say it's protected, but still. And your border growth is determined by the culture per turn you produce. So let's get this game started. I'm going to go for the writing tech first. This is called tech tree if I did not mention it before. I'm going to go for writing. So first I'll research the pottery tech, then I'll get to research the writing tech. Well, you can understand it's a flow chart thing. So based on what I said earlier, you can extrapolate that to start researching the wheel, I need to research animal husbandry and archery. It's a chain, you can say. So let's get this started. Let's go to the instrument. Okay, it's wow, I really got a nice one. Okay, I'm fine with it. I'm really fine with it. Think I found something? Okay, you see this. I could move only one tile, although the movement was given in 2. This is called terrain cost. Just hope I get the altitude train promotion. Okay, now the scout has a ignores terrain cost promotion. So it can move too, even though there's a hill or a forest or a jungle or whatever it is between. Nice effect. I got a ruin again. Another bonus. Oh, ruins are quite close. It's good enough, I think. For some people this game might feel boring, but once you get the use... Oh, wow! Wow! I got culture. Wow, I saved 20 turns right now. Okay. This game is determined by how many turns. Bonus is the bonus you'll get after adopting these 5 tenants. You can see every policy has its own tenant. The opening and a finishing bonus and different tenants which you need to unlock. So just a brush up of social policies. Honor is for you can say strengthening your army. Piety is to increase the amount of hate generated per turn. Patronage is for you can say relationship with city states, which we might come across. We will come across them. Aesthetics to increase your culture generation. Commerce to increase your gold per turns or related to gold. Exploration for naval units and rationalism for science. Okay, so let's move forward. I think I need a worker. I got it. Okay, it's another one of many bonuses you can get from. Okay, one encampment is right here. A tip for people who are new to this game: please take care of barbarians as early as possible, and do not let those barbarians enter your city. Stay in your city for long, because they start pillaging all the tile improvements, and it's a really bad sign. It's a really bad sign. So this is it, trainers, for the part 1 video. I'd really love to read your comments, so please comment and please subscribe me. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for my next video.